Blaze really screwed us over on this one. He sent up a supernatural beacon saying, we have the Parchment of Power here. No Darkhold page is to be taken lightly, especially not the Parchment of Power. Johnny's a damn good ghostwriter, but he sucks at following simple instructions.
Grizzly old biker dudes. They just do whatever they want.
Hunter, have some good... Ah, Hunter. Just who I was hoping to see. I understand you've already been on the hunt with Blade, so you're aware of our unusual visitor on the grounds?
Yes, we encountered something Blade called the Barghest.
His instincts were correct. I believe it is indeed the Barghest, or someone's attempt at creating a facsimile of one.
Is the Abbey in danger?
Not unless we provoke it. However, it seems to harness a dark magic similar to what courses through the barrier. I need you to track this Barghest, capture it, and bring it to me here in the Forge. But please, don't kill it. It's my hope that I can find a way to use its magics to break through the barrier to the lab.
Hinging our success on finding and capturing a ghost dog seems risky at best.
I agree, which is why you should seek out Blade and Wolverine. Our three greatest hunters should maximize our chances of success. I believe the portal will soon be at its apex. I'll do my best to keep it stable until you can cross. I'll see you there, Hunter. Track the beast quickly. Time is of the essence.
Wow, Blaze didn't hesitate to read. Was that Latin? Give me a sec. Okay, what's up?
Disturbingly reckless of Johnny Blaze to read that page. No single spell in the Darkhold comes without a price. Now, more than ever, we must destroy the Parchment of Power as soon as possible.
I guess Johnny Blaze didn't get the don't read from the evil grimoire memo. In Blaze's defense, Strange does send out a lot of memos.
We don't know the forces where Beth is. We might as well have emailed our location directly to Hydra.
Dark forces from 1,000 worlds just saw the Parchment of Power. There goes our element of surprise.
Johnny Blaze put us all in danger. I don't trust soldiers with that else. Parchment power is not to be trifled with. Am I the only one who listened to Caretaker and Strange?
Something to keep us occupied? That caught my eye as well.
Later.
Johnny read from the Big Bad Book. That's a very...
Time to take it to the next level.
New and improved.
The guy's got very little respect for things more powerful than himself. That's kind of crazy. Even if you don't approve.
Ain't gonna go easy, bub. Nice match, kid.
Time's wasting. Do your thing.
Stay on your toes, Hunter.
There is so much soul about you. I can feel it.
That's good for the old ego.
Hunter, good to see you.
No point in hiding it, Hunter. I already got a whiff of that demon dog you're after. Blade said it gave you two the slip the other night. I want in on the next run.
Perhaps that is what our hunt is missing. Your positive attitude.
Me? Positive? That's a new one. But I am curious about this mystery dog of yours.
This supernatural beast roaming the Abbey grounds has proven difficult to track. It only seems to appear at night. Still, Strange thinks it may be critical to breaking through the barrier.
Blade's no slouch, and I've seen you in action. This thing must be the real deal if it's giving you trouble.
It is a Barghest. It resembles a hound, but it is not. It is a spectral omen of death.
I thought I smelled a weird doggy odor out by your old crypt. I chalked it up to the side effects of your resurrection.
Curious. I have no idea what this creature smells like.
It smelled like hate and death and a freshly opened grave. It could really use a bath.
This beast is vitally important. You say you picked up the scent near Hunter's Folly?
Yeah, that's right. If I went back there, I could probably pick it up. No sweat. So, I'll meet you there?
Did you just invite yourself along?
Bet your ass I did. I'll see you at the Folly tonight. See you at Hunter's Folly. Alright, Blade. Don't jerk me around. What do you really know about this demon dog stalking the woods out there?
Figured you'd pick up the scent sooner or later. But it's not just another shadow hound. There's something off about this thing.
Yeah, that...
Lovecraft, Crowley, Transcendental Magic, Conquest Through Technology and Mysticism by Victor Von Doom. Guessing this library doesn't carry the Hardy Boys.
I am unfamiliar with their work.
I brought you here, Hunter, so we might reconnect with your roots. To remind you of who you are, where you came from, and where you can go. And, more importantly, who I believe you can become.
Okay, so where do you see me going, Steve?
Not to sound like a self-help book, Hunter, but sometimes it's more about the journey than the destination. Keep striving to be the best version of the Hunter you can be. If you keep doing the work, nothing will be out of your reach. Except for that row of encyclopedias at the top of that bookshelf. I'm pretty sure you're gonna need a ladder for that.
Stepped in some of Charlie's left behinds.
There are gonna be consequences. Just saying, Abby could use a cat to counter Charlie.
Hunter, hello.
Did anyone hit record when Blaze was reading?
Something's gotten her all riled up on Earth.
Oh, look who it is. Do not transform on me now.
Hunter, I'd like a word when you have a moment. I don't want to waste your time, so I'll be direct. I overheard you, Nico, and Magic talking in the chapel last night. I hope you three are not planning another foolish excursion to rescue you-know-who.
Her name is Wanda.
Yes, I know.
You cannot even say her name.
Just level with me. Are they still planning on trying to save her?
No.
But you were whispering, talking in hushed tones. Sounds like you were trying to conceal something.
That would not be entirely untrue.
Oh?
We were talking about breaking into Banner's lab.
Ugh, I already told you no.
Well, perhaps you need to tell them no. Both Magic and Nico think it is a good idea.
Oh, I will definitely have a word with them. Now, is there anything else you'd like to tell me, or would like to know, before I do just that?
Why did you keep the parchment's location a secret from us?
Are we on that again?
We are.
Remember the wall of fire spectacle Blaze caused?
You mean the wall of fire that engulfed the Solus?
That was the result of Blaze reading the parchment, which is why I kept it away from this abbey. I care too much about the Sons to expose them to that kind of danger. So, I gave it to Blaze. It wasn't to deceive the team. It was to protect them.
I think it might be a good idea to share your motivations with everyone else.
Why is that?
Because they are hurt you left them out of the loop. And perhaps explaining to them that you were acting in their best interest might smooth things over.
I will think about it. Now, is there anything else?
What if we remove the corruption somehow?
What a strange question. You already know the answer to that. It's impossible.
Now that we know where the page is, it will not be long until Lilith finds it.
No doubt.
Have you considered Lilith does not have a choice in the matter?
What do you mean?
She sold her soul to Chthon, right?
For unlimited power, yes.
But does that not mean she is compelled to serve him? Even if she does not want to?
What? Are you actually feeling sorry for her? Because she made her choices long ago.
Perhaps there is a part of me that does pity her.
Don't waste your pity on her. She doesn't deserve it. It was her decision to sell her soul to an evil elder god. She knew what she was doing.
I hate to push this, but I agree with the rest of the team. Retrieving the Gamma Accelerator from Banner's lab.
I already told you I don't want to hear it.
But you have to. The accelerator might be our best shot at destroying the parchment.
The parchment is a mystical item. It cannot be destroyed by scientific means.
We cannot know that for sure unless we try.
Banner's lab is too dangerous. We need to focus on finding Blaze again, and retrieving the page from him. When we do that, then maybe I will reconsider.
But...
I've heard enough. So let's change topics before things get... heated.
I have taken up enough of your time. I should go.
We'll talk more later. Oh, Hunter. Thanks for your honesty today.
Well, if anyone was wondering what happens when the good guys use the evil book, Johnny Blaze has you covered.
Is this visit business or pleasure?
I guess it is a little bit of both.
And you came to see me. I'm listening.
I spoke with Strange. He believes the Barghest is more important than we originally understood. I also talked with Wolverine. I know it was not easy for you to admit that we lost the creature.
I'll get over it once we capture that damn thing.
You will have your chance. The Doctor feels it is imperative that we capture the creature as soon as possible for his research.
When is it ever not imperative with these guys?
Wolverine has agreed to join us. I assume you have no issue there.
The more the merrier. We should start up at Hunter's Folly. That's the last place I saw this thing's tracks.
Wolverine also smelled something in that area, so it is agreed.
Then I'll see you tonight at the Folly.
Something smells of shadows and mud.
We doing this again. I never used to trust anyone unless they had a rough childhood.
Really?
Don't act so surprised. I'm capable of trusting people.
I meant, why did you feel that way?
Oh, I used to think people with easy childhoods were soft, that they'd blow over as soon as anything went wrong. I didn't hate them, but I barely saw them as human.
I have met plenty of strong people who have had easy childhoods.
Same. That's part of what convinced me I was full of it. I still catch myself thinking those thoughts, but I've worked to ignore them. Truth is, I never had it easy, and was jealous of those who did. Took me a while to figure that out. How about you? Not counting Illyana, your childhood was the roughest of the Midnight Suns. Do you find it harder to trust?
Maybe 3 centuries ago, but that is no longer how I see it.
You think dying put what matters into perspective?
Could be. Or maybe Nico's role in my resurrection gave me a bit of her optimism.
You're lucky if it did. She has enough to keep us going, but not so much to be annoying. I respect that. We should do this again. Thanks, Hunter. I needed some R&R. I don't paint, but we ran out of red.
read the Parchment of Power. A lot of times. So many times that I listened.
Charlie would not stop barking this morning. I wish my phone could summon fiery partitions. I wonder if there's a spell for that.
If only... Don't get me wrong. I don't want it to come to that at all. All my stuff that's not in Limbo is here. But it would be cool to see Robbie.
Something was sniffing around the hill car.
Strange and Stark are up to something, and that usually means a building is about to explode. Mostly to see...
Hey, I've been meaning to ask. Food must be completely different. Now it's all pre-packaged and preserved. Are there any meals you missed from 300 years ago?
Agatha made a pumpkin stew. I can still remember the taste.
With a dash of cinnamon? Oh, I love that. I wonder if she wrote down the recipe. Ugh, now I'm getting hungry. Let's wrap this up and raid the kitchen before Doctor Strange heats up his funky-smelling leftovers. How could you know? I've been looking for this.
I don't trust the olds when they are heads down like this.
It's super easy to hang out with you, Hunter.
What you doing, Charlie? Hey, Charlie Warley puppy face.
It could be useful to have an audio version of the Parchment of Power.
Bye. Don't worry, Chewie would never hurt Charlie. I heard Caretaker had the grounds moved across the ocean centuries ago. Imagine if we decided to move it into space. A haunted abbey in space. Everything is crazier when you move it to space.
Show them what happens when you mess with the Midnight Suns.
Consider it done. You were too weak for this fight.
Watch this.
I'm gonna rip you a new one.
I'm impressed.
Bad luck for you, bub.
I'm on it.
Dibs on the ugly one.
Stronger already.
I doubt they'll take that beating to heart, but we can always hope.
Nice work out there, bub. You smell it, Hunter? That ain't right. There's something dangerous creeping around out here. Present company excluded.
That is the scent Blade was tracking.
Blade, huh? Yeah, he's got a pretty good nose for this kind of thing. Not as good as mine, though. Feel like snooping around?
Let us get this thing.
Okay, I like that attitude. Grab your dog and follow me. Where'd you get that dog anyway? I know it ain't from the pound.
It is a long story.
We got time.
When I was younger, Lilith would send wave after wave of her children to attack the Abbey's defenses. I trained with Agatha and Caretaker by clearing out whatever monsters were lingering around the perimeter. One day, an entire pack of Shadowhounds tried to swarm the gate. They did not have much of a chance against us. And when the smoke cleared, there was Charlie, the lone survivor.
Didn't have the heart to finish the job?
I do not know what it was. Something about the look she gave me. I could not put her down. She was sleeping at the foot of my bed by the next night.
Sounds like you got yourself a friend for life. I ain't much of a conversationalist, more of a fighter.
The portal stayed open this time.
Yeah, almost feels too easy. Guess we go in and kick its ass.
Mind if I tag along?
How long have you been standing here?
Long enough to watch that thing run right by you.
Well, are you gonna brood in the dark, or come with us?
Wouldn't miss it.
Damn thing got away. You thinking what I'm thinking?
Hunter, hold on just a moment.
What is it, Doctor? I doubt that portal is going to stay open forever.
The creature you've been pursuing, I suspect now it may be some kind of Hydra experiment, or worse.
The Barghest? I thought we had all accepted its mythical origins.
I'm skeptical that the beast just jumped from the pages of ancient lore. No, there's something else afoot here.
We had planned on putting it down regardless of where it came from.
Actually, if you could bring it in alive, I think there may be a great deal we could learn from it.
No promises, Doctor. You do remember who my hunting partners are?
Yes, I realize you're all very eager, especially Wolverine, but do your best.
Maybe Caretaker could have resurrected me after you made this decision.
It is just as I suspected. Hydra. I knew they were behind this. The pieces all came together a bit too perfectly.
You're telling me all that mythical creature hype came down to this?
At least now we know for sure.
Let us see if they have an answer for this. Hail that!
Want it done right, gotta do it yourself.
That's a neat trick.
Now it's my turn. Need to restore our strength!
hands in the air.
Not looking good for you.
We grow weak.
Our pact will not be broken.
Coming at me now.
I'm on it.
No pain will shake our loyalty.
Mother said you would be delicious.
First to try that.
I realize, of course, the three of you aren't known for your restraint, but
Try to bring the creature back in one piece. I still need to study it when you're done.
Might not be up to us, Doc.
That thing gets feisty. No promises.
Cannot possibly match your strength.
Get some.
Whatever gets the job done.
These fanatics are always the same. Watch me.
Lilith has sent you here to die. I hope you are prepared.
Her will be done!
That's not supposed to hurt.
Hydra seems quite intent on protecting the bar guest. I would think that's a good indicator of its potential value.
Or maybe Hydra just doesn't like you and the dog is irrelevant.
Did Tony put you up to this, or are you just providing colored commentary out of personal curiosity?
I'm just here to make sure no innocent dogs are harmed by your theory.
Mother protect us!
I am impressed. You were too weak for this fight.
Just what I need.
You're not going to fail, buddy.
Our ally requires aid.
I don't know what Tony has been telling everyone, but the bar guest is an omen of death. A demonic entity that has likely taken many innocent lives over the centuries.
You ever hear the saying, there are no bad dogs, just bad owners?
All but you would understand the nature of the beast, Logan.
Ought to make things interesting.
Good effort.
About time.
Crude, but effective.
I saw a movement once, centuries ago.
You're not ready for me, bub.
By now, I would hope we've all seen the target in action and in nature.
It's a little mean, but not any worse than the rest of them.
Yes, maybe it is just scared of unwelcome intruders.
I've yet to hear any other proposals on how we might break through the barrier. If anyone has a non-bar guest solution, I'm all ears.
Your magic may be powerful, Doctor, but I am still impressed you managed to contain the Barghest.
No less impressive than your efforts to capture it, Hunter. I believe in its weakened state, the creature will remain bound here.
And what do you plan on doing with it now?
The first step will be carefully transporting the beast down to the forge. A delicate operation I plan to handle personally. Why don't you come by tomorrow before I begin the actual research? I'll know more then.
Why are we keeping this thing alive?
The material properties of the animal's skin are amazing.
Sounds like serial killer talk to me.
You need to understand how Hydra was able to create something like this.
You're on your own getting it back to the forge.
Man, you see the teeth on that thing?
Yeah, pretty nasty. Too bad we can't train it.
Give it time. We get desperate enough, I'm sure someone will try it.
I hate to admit it, but I may need Tony's assistance for this. I hate to admit it, but I may need Tony's assistance.
I ain't much of a conversationalist. More of a...
Can't hurt to warm up on Hydra's flunkies. You've got an endless supply of practice dummies to beat on.
We aimed high. Nice shirt. Too bad you had to die for it.
Welcome, Hunter.
I miss my students back at the school, but we'll be reunited soon.
Someone either moved my test tubes, or I'm experimenting in my sleep again.
You're looking stronger than ever, kiddo.
How's it going?
I must admit, I wasn't entirely confident that the bar guest would be taken alive, but if anyone could do it...
And now you will do something terrible to the beast?
Not necessarily. The barrier protecting Dr. Banner's facility functions on a simple premise. Only demons can pass through it, so all we need is a way to disguise the hunter as a demon.
I told you before, I am not turning that dog into a cape.
And I told you it is not a dog. Besides, I don't think a cape will be enough.
You wouldn't dare.
My hope is that we can synthesize a facsimile of the bar guest's skin to fool the barrier without harvesting the creature itself.
This really is a bizarre plan, even for you.
If you want to reach the Gamma Accelerator, this is our best and only hope.
More importantly, Doctor, is reaching Wanda. I don't like it, but if the creature must be sacrificed for her...
Having this much demonic energy concentrated on you, Hunter, is not an insignificant risk. I just hope your collar can withstand...
Let me worry about that, Doctor, after you have proven out your plan.
I want an alpaca.
Excuse me?
You get a demon dog, Hunter gets a demon dog. I want an alpaca.
The creature is restless. The sooner we start our research, the better.
What happens to the creature after you are finished?
That is up to you.
See that you do not hurt it.
I'll do my best.
I saw you petting it this morning.
Have you come to vent about Strange's plan? I did my best not to be rude. To his face, at least.
You do not believe it will work.
No, I don't. But I do know that Wanda is on the other side of that barrier. And the Doctor may be our only hope of reaching her.
He cares about Wanda too. Do not forget that. Stark may be after this Gamma Accelerator, but the Doctor is clearly focused on Wanda.
That's why I did not rip apart his idea from the beginning. I know we both want the same thing.
It could be worse. You could be the one who has to actually wear the dog armor.
True. You are the guinea pig once again. Thank you for the talk, Hunter. I feel slightly better about our chances.
Can we please just get this research going now? Because that thing is looking at me all wrong.
Why are you smiling?
Because you're dead. Hangman.
Damn it.
No offense, Hunter, but you suck. I couldn't have come up with an easier answer.
The irony of a Dhampir telling me that I suck is not lost on me, Eric.
Hey, keep it down or this game isn't the only thing you'll be losing tonight.
Is that why you brought me here? To tell me how much I suck at parlor games?
Actually, I'm here to tell you how much you don't suck. You're turning out to be one of my favorite people, and I don't like people.
Yet, you keep on saving them. You can deny it all you want, but your dark side is not as dark as you would like everyone to think. Deep down, you are just a big teddy bear who loves people so deeply you have dedicated your entire existence to protecting them.
Call me a teddy bear again, and you'll really see my dark side.
Oh, I've seen it, and I still want to be your friend.
Same. Been a while since I've had someone to lean on who handles their inner demons with as much swagger as you do. You remind me of this guy I used to work with, Hannibal King. He knew how to walk the line between good and evil without falling off, not unlike you.
Sounds like another kindred spirit.
He was. Man, was he one lousy vampire. But I guess you have to be a lousy vampire to be a good vampire detective.
Vampire detective? That is a first.
We worked together to track down the vamp who killed my mother, Deacon Frost. He didn't have to help me, but he did. Proves that even the baddest of the bad can still have a heart, even if it's not beating. Resisting succumbing to your own darkness takes a shitload of willpower. I'm proud of you for resisting yours. Just don't fall off the wagon.
What happens if I do?
Then I'll just have to kill you, just like I killed my mentor Jamal.
You never told me what happened with that.
Well, here's the abridged version. Dracula turned Jamal into a Class A Nosferatu, and I had no choice but to put him down. Hardest thing I ever had to do. But mark my words, Hunter. If you ever go 100% evil on me, I won't think twice about taking you out too.
I would do the same for you, you know.
What do you mean?
If you ever became a danger to others, I would stake you in a heartbeat.
Well, let's hope it never comes down to that. Already lost enough friends that way. Don't want to lose another.
Then here is to not killing each other.
I'll drink to that. Oh, and Hunter, this blood's for you.
I just hope this is what you were expecting, Hunter.
Got more coil for me? I have high expectations. Sometimes, I even impress myself. Another magical mystery box. And to think, I used to design sentient future tech.
Fascinating.
find more coil, send it my way. How's that research coming along, Hunter?
I'm ready when you are. Caretaker could have at least left me a chair. Ready for more?
This'll make a difference.
Let's see him try to handle it now.
Do your thing.
I'm here if you need me.
Yo, it's good to see you.
Hey, can I ask a favor? Thanks, Hunter.
too. I found one of my favorite records and I thought you might like it. Or at least be polite enough to fake it. Anyway, we'll get some more quality one-on-one time. It's a little retro, but so are you. So, what do you think?
Lively. Frustrating. Angry, but liberating. Reminds me of how I feel towards Caretaker sometimes. I like it.
Oh, I knew you'd get it. It's grunge. It's what happens when you mix the nonconformity of 80s Seattle and tons of punk and rock influence. You get awesome bands like Nirvana, Pearl Jam, Soundgarden, making something super authentic with this messy, dirty sound. It put Seattle on the music map. I used to listen to it repeatedly during my I can't believe my mom stabbed me phase. As you can tell, she was a great mom. Didn't leave me scarred at all. Ugh, like, why have a kid if you're gonna get rid of them when they interfere with your dark arts and crafts?
Parenthood is not an easy fit. And the darkness, well, it can twist people, make them turn on those they love. It is not so easy to overcome it, even for your own child. I have learned that from my mother.
I think I was there mostly to fit the image. A way to blend in with the white picket fence crowd. They should have just let me in on the joke. It would have been nicer than to think they actually cared.
What is done is done. But I see you are still carrying it with you. Do not be afraid to go wherever you need to in order to find peace.
Roger that, Hunter. Okay, no more of this downer talk. Time to listen and let the sounds of angst carry you away.
Looking for company, Logan. Funny, you strike me as a loner.
Who, me? I like people. Problem is, people usually don't like me back.
Well, we need your skills, so consider yourself liked here. And my apologies about the circumstances.
When you get to be my age, you end up carrying so much baggage people would rather leave you in the dust. So, thanks for not leaving this old man behind.
No need to thank me, Logan. With your expertise, I should be thanking you for helping us.
You might want to save your thank yous until you work with me a bit more. There's a reason I've been freelance the last few years.
Well, you are welcome to stay here as long as you want.
I gotta admit, Sarah's got a pretty swanky setup. Puts Xavier's bad to shame.
Some people think it is a little spooky.
A spooky place for spooky people. Seems like home.
Hydra forces in this area are causing trouble. Let's take them down.
As you wish.
Get to the trucks and grab those artifacts before they roll out.
Fair enough.
yourself.
Where'd you learn that one? Give it a whirl.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
Catch them off guard.
My suspicions about you were correct.
To get on my bad side.
Someone call for reinforcements?
Behold their passage.
Mother, protect us.
That truck is about to move out. You're running out of time. Down. But it won't stop them. Get to the artifact before they figure out what happened.
Just talk. It's as simple as that.
me so soon. Let's try this.
I smell your fear.
I'm impressed.
I wasn't expecting that.
Lilith must really want me out of the picture.
Looks like we're not done yet. Couldn't do better if we tried. It must be weird having no discernible personality of your own.
We got movement here. control of the situation. We're all gonna get it. I've been waiting.
They are still coming for me.
My head is swimming.
Reinforcements inbound. No one will touch you.
I am still the prize. Let us see if we have an answer for this.
Let me know.
I will make this quick.
The history really didn't make sense.
Welcome assistance.
The artifacts are secure, but why don't you teach Hydra a lesson while you're there?
Now that was something.
I'm right here.
You should never have come here.
You had a chance to... You were too weak for this fight. Your mother abandoned you.
We've done it. Excellent work.
Good to see you, Hunter.
Nice, Hunter! You never lost your nerve.
Please just get this research going now, because that thing is looking at me all wrong. All right, let's get started, Dr. Spooky. Hey, Hunter. Starting foil extraction process. What can I say except you're welcome? How long did you say? Shh. Tony is working.
Oh well.
I am not used to seeing vampires in a chapel. Even Blade rarely comes here.
Naturally. Most vampires wouldn't be caught dead in a place like this.
I think you mean caught undead.
Yes, of course. Regardless, I am not like most vampires.
Because you're a living vampire?
Well, that's part of it. My powers come from a perversion of science, so I do not share the vampiric weaknesses. But our differences run deeper than that.
What do you mean?
Well, for starters, I do not abide by their foolish traditions. Most vampires are superstitious stooges, hissing at crosses and flinching whenever they feel a drop of water. I do not believe in many of the common dark magics. Most paranormal events can be explained through the magic of science.
You have seen Nico cast blood magic. Ileana was raised by demons, and you are currently standing in a pocket dimension.
Do you see me as a fool? I think you misunderstand my point. Even advanced technology looks like magic to those who do not understand it.
All right. Please explain.
As I see it, the universe is governed by fundamental rules like gravity and nuclear fusion. Science and magic are just two ways of tapping into and manipulating those rules. So, I'm not saying the paranormal world does not exist. I merely believe most people give it too much credence. In the end, science is more powerful than a spell.
You should share these ideas with Tony.
I have. He made jokes about my hair.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Thankfully, this conversation has been more enlightening. Thank you for the time, Hunter.
How's it going?
Emo kids for life.
Yeah. Hunter?
Ileana.
What? Oh, sorry. I was off somewhere else, thinking about my brother.
It is good that you worry about him. It will help you remember why we fight.
Me? Worried about Piotr? That's funny.
It was not meant to be.
Wait, you're serious? You really don't know him, do you? He's tall, shiny, loves his shoulder pads. Codename Colossus. He's an X-Man.
Oh, I did not realize he had passed. My apologies.
No, not an X-Man. The X-Men. X for Xavier. It's a team like this one. Although, yes, he has died before. So have I. It happens a lot around here. You're not the only one who can climb out of a grave. Anyway. Thank you for talking. It is good to get out of my mind once in a while.
Could go a few rounds.
Time's wasted. All right then.
Finally, some action! I thought my dry spell was never gonna end.
Hey, can I ask a favor? Thanks, Hunter. Subjective. Who am I to judge?
Ready for more?
Haha, nothing's gonna stop me now.
See you around.
What's up, Hunter?
What's new, Hunter? Okay, what's Hydra up to now? And Hydra rears its ugly head. One of them, anyway. Pick your target, Hunter. I'm here if you need me.
Hunter.
Come along, Charlie.